What do you think this Indo-Pacific economic framework is all about?
So the Trans-Pacific Partnership was an effort to reassert, same theme, reassert the United States' role in East Asia, which was not particularly successful. And so the effort is to try and get something up that looks good in the newspapers, the United States making an effort, the Biden administration is making some sort of breakthrough, get a few days of good press. But people I know who are actually involved in the nitty-gritty of it feel that there's nothing particularly original in it, and there's not much of a buy-in. And most importantly, the dialogue in Tokyo or in Seoul has been Ukraine. It's like Ukraine, 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 Russia, and then here a little bit of a few crumbs in this proposal, which actually we're not even sure if it will get off the ground. So it hasn't been, I think, I mean, the newspapers, of course, cover it for a day or two, but for most people in Tokyo or Seoul, I think it's not particularly impressive, and there's a whole graveyard full of such proposals which haven't really gotten off the ground, and the essential reason why they haven't gotten off the ground is because they don't take China as a partner, right? I mean, it's a meaningless statement to sort of say you're going to exclude China, and this goes back to that Cold War issue that Syed had raised before, which is
we've heard a lot of that during Biden's trip to South Korea, for example. It's like keeping the supply chain safe from autocratic regimes, stuff like that.
Right. So the United States, percentage of global GDP is not what it was in 1952, right? And I mean, after the Second World War, and in terms of advanced technology and research, it's also not as competitive as it was, and China is much more competitive. So there really is no real choice but a partnership with China. And the ultimate problem with the trade and the tariffs, which Syed mentioned, is that what the United States really needs is not tariffs on foreign countries, but basic investment in science, right? Within the country, because I was professor at University of Illinois, which used to be top 3 in computer science, and is no longer has that status because of this failure of long-term investment in education, and especially in science.